morning, class, and welcome to week 2 of the class. We're moving a little faster than I ordinarily would in my normal class, but that's because we have less weeks. So don't worry if you feel like it's a little overwhelming. After a few weeks, everything should ease down when you're getting the hang of everything. Right now, it's just a lot for me to introduce you to. But let's just review a couple of things first. If you could just hold out your hands. We're going to practice shaking our fingers. Our thumbs are in our 1s, our 2s, our 3s, our 4s, and our 5s. Shake your 1s, your 5s, your 3s, your 2s. Okay, now we're going to just find some notes on the keyboard. We're going to use our 2 and 3 finger of the right hand to find all the twins. Start with the lowest. Here we go. Move, 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 move. And then we're going to use our 2, 3, and 4 fingers of our right hand and play the lowest triplets. Here we go. Move, 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 move. Okay, so just to review our landmark notes, when we find a twin and we slide down from the lowest, most left twin, that's our C. So the C's below every group of 2s. Let's find the C's in the high part of the piano, starting on the middle C. Here we go. Move, 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 and right up that very highest note is a C as well. Now we're going to start with the second finger on the left hand, playing going down. Move, 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 move. Now we're going to find the F landmark notes, which are the notes when you slide down from the lowest triplet. That's our F. Okay, so find all the F's in the treble clef, the high part. Here we go. Move, 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 move. And then the F below the middle C. Here we go. Down, down, down. I'm just going to try a couple of others. We're going to find all the D's. So we find middle C. Right after C in the alphabet comes a D. So all the D's are going to be in between the 2 twins. Here we go. D, move, move, move. And we're going down. Here's our 1 in the middle. Move, 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 move. All right, let's find all our B's. We have a C, and the note right to the left of C is our B. So let's find all the high B's. Here we go. Move, 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 move. And our left hand, the low B's. Here we go. Move, move, move. So you should be finding all your A's, your B's, your C's, your D's, E's, F's, and G's every single day at the start of your practice. Now, you notice that the keyboard is made up of white and black keys, and I'm going to talk about how far apart the notes are. If you have 2 notes, like a C and a D, that have a note in the middle, this black key, those are called a whole step apart. The C to the black key just to the right, that's a half step because there aren't any keys in between those 2 notes. Now say I have an F and I go to the G. That has a black key in the middle. So that's a whole step because it has another note in the middle. Now what if I have an E to an F? There are no notes in between those, so that's considered a half step. Half steps don't always have to be white keys to black keys. They can be 2 white keys. For example, a B to a C, there are no notes in between those either, so that's a half step. All right, so I might have an F to a G. That has a note in between, so that's going to be a whole step. Now we can make what's called a 5-finger pattern. When I take my right hand thumb and I put it on middle C and I cover all those white keys, that's C 5-finger position. Let's see what whole steps and half steps it has. So C to a D, that's a whole step. D to an E, another whole step. E to F, that's a half step because there's nothing in between those two notes. And F to G, that's a whole step. So the 5-finger positions, major 5-finger positions, are always start, whole step, half step, whole step. Now we're going to do G 5-finger position. I put my thumb on G. Let's see what that is. Start, whole step, half step, and whole step. Now let me start with another note. Let's try D. So I put my thumb on D, start, up a whole step. Now another whole step is actually going to be a black key. Whole step, then a half step, and a whole step. So white, white, black, white, white. If I have an A position, I'm going to start on an A, start, up a whole step to a black key, now a half step to a white key, and a whole step. So that's going to be white, white, black, white, white. All right, so this week we are going to be working on the C and the G 5-finger patterns. But we're going to be doing them hands together. So on my left hand, I'm going to put my 5-finger on the C. They're both going to be stepping up and down at the same time. So I have my fingers playing on the fingertips, and watch my arms. I'm really pulling them a little bit with my arm on each note like this. And I'm going to play a triad at the end. A triad is when I use my one finger, my lowest finger, my middle finger, my top finger, all at the same time. So I'm going to do that in G now. Here we go. Start up, down, 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 down. Play the triad. Okay, so that's one of the first things on your list of practicing this time. You are also going to be doing the bottom half of the rhythm drill sheet that we didn't get to last time, starting with number 6 on your rhythm drill. So I'm going to shut my piano lid. First I'm going to tap out the rhythm of the top hand. It says 4-4 at the beginning, so we know we have 4 counts in each bar or measure. So here goes the right hand. 1, 2, ready, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. 1, 1, 1, 1, hold 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, hold 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4. Now let's tap the notes with the lines going, the bars going down. So the left hand, 1, 2, here we go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put that together. Just remember, if you make a mistake, just keep going. It's just about keeping the beat and keeping on going. So I have both my hands here. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to look at the next one because it's very unusual. It's 5-4 time signature. That means there's going to be 5 counts in each measure. We're going to tap out the right hand first. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, now the left hand. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. If I'm going to put them together, 1, 2, 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll do all the rest of the rhythm drills on this page. Okay, don't try to do it as fast as I am running it with you now because you're just starting out. This is just the goal after you've been doing it for the whole week. All right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to improvise. Improvise is when you make up something on the spot without having any music. So to have a very successful first week of doing that, we're going to play a song only on the black keys. And when I only use the black keys, it's called using the pentatonic scale. And the good thing about that is no matter what you do, as long as you stick on the black keys, it's always going to sound good. So we're going to have a successful first improvisation. So let me give you some examples so I can go. Try playing different ones each day. It's never going to turn out the same, but that's fine. We don't want it to turn out the same. I want you to keep getting practice improvising. All right? So the next thing, we're going to have 2 worksheets this week. The first one is a grand staff worksheet, and you are going to complete it, and then you're going to upload it to the assignment page online. Okay? There's that one, and then there's a paper that has quarter notes and half notes, a worksheet on there too, which you just need to tell me how many counts each of those notes are, and you'll figure out what letter name they are too, if you can, and write that in, and upload that as well. So I've made a drawing of my grand staff. Here's my treble clef. It has 5 lines and 4 spaces. It's the high part of the piano. This is my bass clef. The low part of the piano, it also has 5 lines and 4 spaces. Right in the middle is this middle C, just like it's in the middle on the piano. And it's on a line all of its own called a ledger line. Now every single line and space has its own note. So here's C on the line, D in the space, E in the line, F in the space, G in the line, A in the space, etc. It just keeps going up. Now when we go backwards, we're just going to say the alphabet backwards as well. So we C in the line, B in the space, A in the line, and then we go to G because you know there are only 7 alphabet letters. So G in the space, F in the line, E in the space, D in the line. You're going to have a sheet where you need to write all these in. You're just going to put a note in each space and each line, and then you're going to label them C, D, E, F, G, or C, B, A, and going backwards. Okay, so that's your other homework written page for this week. All right, we're going to go quite far in our book this week. we're just going to review first page 10 in your books. All right, in your books, you're putting your left hand 4, 3, 2 fingers on your triplet, playing on your fingertips, and my right hand 2 and 3 fingers on the twins, playing on my fingertips. So we are going to start with the right hand. It has the stems going up. 1, 2, here we go. 3, 2, 3, hold. 3, 2, 3, hold. 3, 2, left hand. 3, 4, 3, 2, right hand. 3, 2, 3, hold. 3, 2, 3, hold. 3, 2, left hand. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. I'm going to play my teacher part so you can play along with it. 1, 2, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. Okay, let's go on in our books to page 12. This is just showing you every single note on the whole piano. We're starting the very lowest note. We're going to play our 3 finger. We're going to start this very lowest A note. So if you have a keyboard, you might not have notes that go this low, but you can watch me play them here. So I'm going to say every alphabet letter. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Starts over. A, B, C, C gets 4 counts right there. Okay, we're going to play on page 13 a song that just uses C, D, and E. So if I'm going to play with my right hand, I'll be using my 1, 2, and 3 fingers. So let's put my 1, 2, 3 finger there, and we're going to play exercise 1-14. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Move to the next one. 1, 2, 3. To the next one. 1, 2, 3. To the next one. 1, hold. 2, hold. 3, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do it again, and I'm going to say the letter names. Here we go. C, D, E. Move up. C, D, E. Move up. C, D, E. Move up. C, hold. D, hold. E, hold, hold, hold. Now 1-15 goes down. I'm going to put my thumb on C. All right, I'm going to go 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, move down to the next E. 1, 2, 3, hold down. 1, 2, 3, move down. 1, hold, 2, hold, 3, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do it again. My thumb is on an E. 1, 2, here we go. E, D, C, move down. E, D, C, move down. E, D, C, move down. E, hold, D, hold, C, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go to the next page. Now we're going to be playing all the white keys by the triplets. So first let's clap 1-16. So 1, here we go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to put my thumb on an F note. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. it, move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Now we're going to use our left hand. I'm going to put my thumb on the letter B. You'll say, you see how the note heads have the letter name that they're supposed to be on. So my thumb is supposed to be on a B note. So here's my B, and I'm going to go down. 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Find the next B, down. 1, 2, 3. The next B, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. We're going to do it one more time. Thumb on the B, and I'm going to say the letter names this time. 1, here we go. B, A, G, F. Move it. B, A, G, F. Move it. B, A, G, move it. Okay, now we're ready to play our first really nice song called Summertime. So let's go first over the road map. I'm going to play the first line of Summertime. I'm going to start the second line, and then I get to these 2 dots. That's a repeat sign, so I have to go back to the beginning. I play again, but when I get to the number 1, which was our first ending, I'm going to jump over it and play our second ending. So this is just saves a lot of paper because we don't have to write this first line over again. So first line, up through this first ending, play the first line again, and jump to second ending. I'm going to clap the rhythm now, so clap it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Now softly. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Medium loud. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now loud. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm repeating it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now softly. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Medium loudly. 1, 1, 1, 1. Jump to the second ending. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so some of them are loud and some are soft because we have letters in our music which tell us the dynamic level to play. The dynamic markings are written in Italian because Italian was the music center when music notation began. So if you have a P, that stands for piano or soft. If you have an F, that stands for forte or loud. So our piano used to be called a pianoforte because it could play loud and soft. If you have an M before another letter, MF, that's mezzo piano, medium piano. MP, medium soft. All right, so let's put our 2 finger where the little diagram shows us. It shows us to put our 2 finger on the E note. We have C, D, E. So I'm putting my 2 finger there. 1, 2, here we go. 2, up, 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 down, down, down. Now I go to the thumb. Thumb, up, 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 down, down, down. Now I go to the 2, 2, up, 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 down, down, down. Now step down, down, up, down, down. Back to the beginning. Start with the 2 finger. 2, up, down, down, down. Now the thumb, up, down, down, down. Now the 2 finger. 2, up, down, down. Go to the second ending. Now to the 4, down, 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 up. 2, 3, 4. So the finger number will tell you where to start, and then you watch the note head to see if we're going higher, higher, or if we're going lower, lower. All right, so you might need to watch me play these a couple of times while you do it. I'm going to play the teacher part so that after you get good, you can play along with me. So 1, 2, here we go. Start, up, down, 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 home. 1, up, Simple Elegance, and this is only with your left hand. And in the little diagram at the top, it shows that we're going to be starting by putting our thumb on a G above the middle C. So we're going to end up being in our C position when we do that, because our 5 finger rather, is going to be on a C. Let's clap it first. That's always our first step. So we have some little rests, so we're going to say shh when we have the rest. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, shh. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, shh, 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 shh. 1, 2, 1, 2, shh. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, shh. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, shh, shh. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're going to shape it in the air. So I'm going to start high, be jumping way down. Here we go, ready, and start, jump down, rest. Up, step down, step down, step down, up, up, shh, 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 shh. Start, jump down to the 4th finger, up. 2, step down, step down, step down, step up, rest. 2, 3, 4. Start, jump down, rest. Start, step down, step down, step down, step up, rest, rest. Step down, step down, step down, step up, 4, all the way up, all the way down. I'm going to put my left hand thumb on the G above middle C. I'm going to play it on the piano now. 1, 2, ready, and rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. 2. Hold it. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now what was wrong with what I was doing that time? I was starting on a G note, but actually the music says that I should be starting on a D note. But is that going to be a problem? No, because when I learn the piano this way, I can move my hand wherever I want and play the songs in all the different keys. That's called transposing. So now I have my thumb on a D. So it's actually going to be a G position this time. So I'd like you to practice it in both positions, C and G. Here it is in the G position. 1, 2, ready, and D, hold, G, hold, rest. D, C, B, A, B, C, hold, rest. 2, 3, 4. C, hold, A, hold, rest. C, B, A, G, A, B, hold, rest. 2, back to the thumb. D, hold, G, hold, rest. 1, 2, rest. 2, B, A, B, C, D, hold, A, hold, D, hold, G, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to look a little on page 17. 17 is just rhythm reading, and this is so easy compared to your rhythm drills. So on our number 1 rhythm reading, we're going to start with the right hand and then tap the left hand. So here we go. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 1. Left hand, 1, 1, 1. Right hand, 1, 1, 2, 1. Left hand. One more time. Here we go. Half note, quarter, quarter, half note, quarter, half note, quarter, 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 half note. Now on line 2, at the beginning, both hands are playing at the same time. 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's read line 3. 1, here we go. 1, rest. 1, rest. 1, 2. Shh, shh. 1, rest. 1, rest. 1, 2. 1, 2. And now the bottom. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hold it. All right, we're going to skip the ear training section for now. The next page in your book has a little worksheet which you're going to do, and then if you can scan it and upload it as well. So on the left-hand column, they have all the vocabulary things that you've learned so far. You are going to match those to the definitions on the right-hand side. And on the top of the worksheet, you're going to fill in the letter name of each note where the X is. All right, so we are now finished with chapter 2. We're going to be going on to chapter 3, and our first test will be once we finish page 23. That probably won't happen until after next week. You can look a little bit ahead if you want to, but for this week I would just like you to stop at page 18 in your books, okay? If you want to look ahead, we're going to be going all the way to playing Ode to Joy. All right, have a good week, and I hope to see you at one of my office hours this week. Bye.